your international career was gone, or did you think the stage home again?
I kind of held on to it a little bit, but it was a bit of a shock. Obviously, my last camp was obviously the France one, and the France game went off injured, so it was looking unlikely. But it came in the summer, and obviously I was delighted.
The season you had were difficulties with injuries at the start, and once you were fit, you seemed to play an awful lot. And Stoke were kind of saying, I suppose that big encouragement as well, the fact that when you were fit, you played a lot when you were fit.
Yeah, it was obviously frustrating because I think I obviously got injured. I was in a good place, came out with Ireland, got injured in the game, and it was a bit of a setback. And then I got back playing, made a bold decision to kind of do something before the game. I got an injection before the game that didn't really work out for me, and then that sent me back again, and it was just coming back from that took a bit longer.
Some players in your position haven't had a season with a lot of injuries, and obviously you got the youth complex sorted, but you couldn't even be excused for taking a break, but you obviously wanted to be here. And
yeah, definitely. It's something that you really enjoy as a player, as a person, coming away with your country. It's the biggest privilege for you, you know. It's the pinnacle feeling for your career, and I was just delighted that came again.
David?
You said that you got an injection. What game was that before? And what was the thing when that wound you?
It was just had an impact on my toe, and I just got it injected before we played Sheffield Wednesday, which I probably shouldn't have done. It just didn't work, and then it was a few weeks out with that. Came back and then got injured again in training.
Is that one of those things as footballers where you do things to your body that maybe in hindsight you're thinking?
Yeah, you don't want to accept it, you know what I mean? But you just think you can get through it, and it just wasn't. It was probably a stupid move from me.
Does it make you think differently then, in terms of for the next stage of your career, in terms of what you do with your body and how you kind of what you
next stage. Yeah, I just it's a decision. It's a sport of the moment decision. You know what I mean? So it's just something that I did, shouldn't have done, and kind of set me back. And then it was just another few weeks on the sideline.
And just suppose being back in and use the squad, what has it been like in terms of some new players maybe, or just some more players again as well?
Yeah, it's a strange first day because you're like a new face because you've been out away from it for so long. But no, it's been good. We've had a good session today. We worked hard, and everyone's kind of getting to grips with each other and letting their guard down, and you can kind of see everyone coming to life.
I suppose it is a bit like a new stage of your career as well. That kind of period at Sheffield United, and obviously with a few of the Irish lads there and John and a few others, that's going to come to an end now. It's just like a new stage of your career. Yeah,
kind of. Yeah, it's like I don't know like what their situation is, but I think all the lads of that team are more or less gone now. I think maybe only one could be left with John if he stays at Sheffield United. So it's a whole new transition for Sheffield United, but obviously we've had our successes there, but you'll probably see a lot of people move on.
Good.
And just doing my records here, probably get made a mess of, but I think you played under Martin O'Neill, Mick McCarthy, Stephen Kenny, and now John O'Shea. So you played under 4 Irish managers. Somebody's only ever played on one. What's John been like so far? Very early days, but you know you'd have known of him from your time. I think you probably overlapped when he was still playing towards the end of his career, if I'm not mistaken, in Ireland, did you?
I think my debut was his send-off game, the USA game. Yeah.
Around the time, actually, around the year.
Yeah. No, he has a presence, you know. Everyone knows who John O'Shea is, his career that he's had, so like he commands the room, he owns the room, and he knows what he's talking about. And we've only had 1 or 2 meetings there, but you can see like he knows what he's talking about, and he's got the lads behind him, and we're looking forward to the 2 games.
And without putting you on the spot, but I'm going to put you on the spot anyway. Do you think his credentials, if it goes well this window, do you think his credentials to become permanent manager would be strengthened?
Yeah, I think so. I think us as players will feel a bit of responsibility for that, and I think we'll be backing it, and we want to go out there and put on as good a performance as we can, and what will be. But we'll make sure we're making sure he's in the fight for the job.
And the rest of the guys around Paddy McCarthy done very well at Palace.
Yeah.
And also Benny Martin and Glenn Whelan, I think, of course, you'd have overlapped a bit with them as well.
Yeah.
Just what are they like around the place?
Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good team. It's a good squad. You know. Their careers speak for themselves. You know. It's my first time coming across Paddy. But on the training pitch today, he was brilliant. It was a good session. He's got a few sessions with us now, and that's massive coming up the game. So. All in all, it's been really good.
Just a final one from me. You touched upon the French match. That was a difficult first half for you in Paris.
Yeah.
Can you bring us back a little bit? I mean, it looked like you probably weren't at your full pitch.
No, but it was just one of them games. It's just one that's France, you know. It's one of them games. I probably picked up the knock a bit earlier than what I did, and then I just tried to carry on. It just wasn't happening.
Yeah, but you've got a chance now to.
That's it.
Certainly getting a 33, but you know what I mean. You've got a chance you probably didn't think was going to come in some ways.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, I can only here to prove myself, and John's given me the opportunity, so it's up to me to take it.
Alan?
Do you appreciate it more now? Because I know it's been quite a stop-start for you with Ireland over the last 2 or 3 years.
I've always appreciated it. I think the biggest mishap was obviously COVID happening for a good chunk of it. Obviously, like COVID, it just wasn't really. It didn't really feel the same, and it was probably at the time when we were like 1 game away or 2 games away from qualifying, and that was the biggest disappointment about it, was that we didn't get the chance to have the games with the fans in it, and it was tough around then. And then obviously coming in, it was, as you said, it was stop-start, so I'm just happy still to be in and amongst it.
Do you think that was a major factor, that COVID and so close and then no one there?
I just the games. It was just strange. It wasn't enjoyable. Like, you want to play for your country in the Aviva in front of 55,000, and you're playing your games during an empty stadium. It just wasn't the same. It was the same when we were playing at Sheffield United. You were playing games against the best teams in the world, but it just didn't have that same oomph about it because there's just no atmosphere.
Any further questions, guys?
Jonathan Walters, much dealings with him?
Yeah, he came in. John's come in, and he's obviously he came in as temporary at the start, and he was getting to grips with what was going on, and he kind of just stood in the background a bit. And then once he kind of cemented the job, you kind of seen a bit more of him. We had a few good conversations, and hopefully we can. He would get together with the manager now, and we'll be more competitive next season.
Yeah, because the manager came in mid-season, didn't he? So what's the feeling for next season? It's a very competitive league.
It is, yeah, but it's every season, and we finished strongly over the last few games. Our form was really good. It's just about we just lack consistency, and I think it was in all departments of the football club. And hopefully John can kind of come in, and because he knows it. Like, he's been there, he's done it. He knows what it takes, and he can kind of mould that into the team and into the players.
Can I just ask, how satisfying it is to earn the contract essentially, when you go in on a 1-year deal and you've had kind of difficulties just to come out there and know you've done enough to earn another year? Yeah,
no, it is. It's really satisfying, because there was a stage in that season when I probably didn't think I was going to be there. Because when you're injured, it's out of your hands. You can't really do anything about it. But I just kept my head down and just waited to get back in the team, and once I did, I thankfully stayed there, and we picked up a few results.
Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thanks, Enda.